In your Schoology, you will find the Train in AI assignment. AI is Adobe Illustrator, okay, not to be confused with AI. You can go ahead and download this PDF file. That's going to be your instructions on how to make the train using shapes in Adobe Illustrator. So first thing, open a new Illustrator document and you need to make the size 8.5 by 11. So we haven't done that yet. So you can open Adobe Illustrator. Yours probably won't be down here. I can try to show you how to do that. Yours might not be pinned. I'm not sure. If it's not pinned here, you'll have to go to All Apps and find Adobe Illustrator here. Go ahead and open that up. Again, it takes a minute for it to load, so just be patient. Okay, so we're going to create a new file. I'm going to go back. Again, it's letter size 8.5 by 11. I already have that. You might find it here on this letter. So you could click on the preset, it'll automatically change it. And you want the orientation to be landscape, which is this way. This is portrait, this is landscape. We want it to be landscape. If you want, you can go ahead and name it. Right here's where you can put the title. And if on raster effects, go ahead and choose high 300 PPI and click create. Okay, so there's a few ways that you can do this. If you want, you can use this as a reference image. You could make this smaller, put it somewhere here on the side, or you can screenshot it and put it actually into your document, which is what I'm going to do. So to screenshot, you push Window Shift S on your computer. So the Window key, Shift S, and this will pop up. Then you just drag over what you want to screenshot. Usually it'll pop here. If it does pop up here, you click on it and then you find the save button to save it. Mine's not, so I'm not sure this will work. Okay, so I just pasted mine by doing Control V, and there is my object. You could leave it here and make it here, or you can make it bigger and put the shapes on top of the train. I'm going to lock this layer by clicking right here. That means I can't move it around. I can't do anything to it. Then I'm going to create a new layer, and that's where I'm going to start putting all my shapes. Okay, so you can do these shapes any color, but please do colors. Okay, don't make it just white and black. And you do want it to have a stroke. Your stroke can be whatever color, but just make sure that you do have one. Okay, so I'm going to start with these giant wheels. I'm going to hold my shift key so that my circle is nice and pretty. But it's not really a perfect circle, so then maybe you don't do too much with the shift key. Again, this does not have to be exactly like the picture, okay? Because as you can see, it's kind of impossible to get it exact. So just do the best you can. Okay. Then I'm going to make these small ones. Okay, so one thing you can do is just duplicate this shape so that you're not making another. And you do that by holding the Alt key down and clicking and dragging it over. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and make this rectangle here. Now I'm going to pick a different color. First, I'm going to click off so it doesn't change that. And I'm going to find a different color to use. Okay, I'm going to make this square. So remember what this, I'm sorry, this triangle. Remember what this triangle, you do it by making a square. You get your pen tool and change it to delete anchor point tool. And you take this one away. Mine's a little bigger, but I want mine to be a square. So now I have this wheel that needs to be in front. So to do that, you click on it, right click, go to arrange and bring to front. Okay. I'm going to click on this so I get the color back. And then I'm going to do this rectangle over here. And I want the tire to be in front. So I'm going to click on it, right click, arrange, bring to front. And if I hide this for now, I need to make these windows also. So I'm going to pick a different color. I made a new layer first. So to do that, you click right here to make a new layer. I'm going to make my two windows. And I'm just going to copy this one so I'm not making it again. And now I can turn this back on and adjust them. Okay. Now I'm going to make these two rectangles. Okay, so for this one has rounded edges here. So I'm going to make the rectangle first as normal. Then if you start doing this, you're going to see that it, okay, to round corners, you click on this little white dot. But if you do it here, it's going to round all the corners, which we don't want. We just want it to round these two. So you want to get your direct selection tool, click this point and hold down shift and click the other point, and then it'll pop up just these two. You can round those out just like that. Okay. I go ahead and do this rectangle. For this circle here, you can just make a circle, kind of get it lined up where it should be. And then you want to send this to the back. So you right click, click arrange, and send to back. And there's that little half circle there. And then for these triangles here, you can get the polygon tool, move it down for it to be a triangle. Then you can come and resize this. Okay, if you use the direct selection tool, maybe. If you use the direct selection tool, you can move it better. Once you get that, you can hold down the Alt key, make a copy. Okay, I'm going to get a lighter purple to do these little stairs. And I want these in the back, so I'm going to hold shift and click both of these, right click, arrange, send to back. Okay, now you can turn off this image when you're done. And I'm just going to grab these and I'm going to make them a little bit taller. And I'm going to bring them to the front so that they look connected more. Okay, so that's the drain. Now, to turn this in, you want to go to File, Export, Export As. Click on your Downloads folder. Make sure it says PNG. If it doesn't, just click here and find PNG. You're going to click Export. I've already saved it once. I want to replace it. Yes. Okay. Make sure it says resolution high 300. And here you can change your background color or leave it. Right now it's white. You could change it to black. You could have a transparent background. It's whatever you want to do. I'm leaving mine white and I'm going to click OK. Okay. If you want to find your file, you can go to the Stevens Lab shortcuts, go to downloads, and you should be able to see it. It should be towards the top since you don't have as many files as me. And there it is. Okay, so you'll turn in the file that has PNG on the end.